It was just, he did. Do you know what? He did bless me. He did bless me for the day.
How do you feel? Do you feel?
I feel blessed, mate.
Do you feel benefited today?
Do you know what? Jay's, you know, he's blessed me in the Uber. That sounds so bad. And, you know, it all feels good. Feels good.
Nice. I'm good. I'm glad you had a good blessing. Pommy, back on the server. Been a while since we've seen one of the support beams of the UK scene. Let's see what you can do right now. As the burst comes through towards the B-bomb site, Pommy's down, Ducky's dead as well. Everyone with WaR is dead. All 3 WaR players are gone. Peggy's still alive, though.
Has the utility.
It's
rare you see, you know, the CT side buys smoke double flashbang, usually smoke and a defuse kit. Obviously, there's an ideology behind having that double flashbang, maybe a flash peek towards mid connector, I'm not sure.
I've realised the issue here with this NSG roster. We now have 4 out of 5 players that end their name with a Y. Oh, Ducky's actually got a little thing at the end of his name.
Ignore that, it's still Ducky, yeah.
He's still wise. Now, if we make his name Casa Y,
or Casey.
Or Casey. Casey Foster here from Netcode Illuminati. I'm going to show you how to smoke spawn 15 seconds before the game starts. Welcome back to Netcode Illuminati. Banned now, of course.
Oh, banned now, of course. Anyway, back to the point.
They'd probably play better because they'd have 5 Ys. That was where I was going with that. Pommy, though, let's see what he can achieve as he will go down first of all. Executed by Astro, but Zakti fires back through. Yes, exactly with the Deagle as he wants to try and mow them down, but it is not enough. The B-bomb site has been claimed. Ducky on the peak as well. Easy there. Cannon fodder as they fall. And the Fry will plant the bomb.
Wind and rain. Fast pistol, fast round so far. Coming in towards the B site. And already looks like it's going to be deemed into a 2-0 scoreline, obviously. For Nuclear Storm Gaming, you know, losing the pistol, losing the rounds where, you know, if they can pick up the pistols, gain the, you know, additional rounds versus the ecos and the force buys, there's a chance potentially for, you know, 6 rounds on their CT side. You know, we might have a matchup here if they can try claim the second pistol as well, but, you know, already losing this pistol, going potentially to a 0-3 scoreline down. I mean, look at the force buy as well, Jack. I was going to say all 5, but actually, 4 players investing. Peggy AWPing. Saving for the ADPP, and this is a big question mark for me. So good with the rifles in terms of his individual aim, prowess and whatnot. Yeah, I just... Does this team make sense to you, Jack?
It feels like they're kind of just... I don't know. Apparently Pommy isn't the replacement. It was just, you know, Ryback's had some issues.
Who said that?
Just making it up.
Oh, okay.
No, not really. But that was what I found out. So, you know, mate.
No, you know, gusts of the wind. You know, what you hear in the wind stays there.
In the grapevine. UKCS grapevine.
The grapevine.
Everyone's been kicked. Ducky comes through. Dancy's, though, back on the map 10 as he's able to roam his way through. Tries to make a meal out of the round. Ducky, he's got his flippers out. He's going to try and find a frag with the knife. Instead, back to the USP. He looks a bit lost, and it's too late. They're already going back down towards B. Well, 3 versus 1 here. Ducky. We're taken down by WaR Link. 0-3. Coming into the first biome, though. Obviously, 6.1k for Peggy, so we can afford to buy up the AWP and invest into that. Even get some cash in terms of the utility as well, so they've got something to play with. Thermas buy for Ducky, so he can afford the extra utility. Zakti obviously finding frags with the Deagles, and the pistols has extra cash to work with as well. So, decent buy coming up from NSG. Diffuse gift from Ducky. And the AWP from Peggy. But instead, wind and rain going all towards the B site. 2, actually make it 3 towards B short, 2 towards Monster as well. First wave comes in, second wave now, but it all could be stunted by Casa, but he lets them go up short. Going to hit with a high tempo burst as they swing wide and just aggress out on the site. Link is sent off to the Bones wall, but Fry and Cray fire back through as Fry starts to really set himself on fire there. The heat is flowing through, slays everyone with the AK. The only man left alive is Peggy. He has to save. He cannot run the risk of losing the AWP. It's direly needed. He has to get out of there. Going to sprint his way up to his favorite park, jump on the benches a little bit, calm it down.
Yeah. I mean, what? 4-0 now. Wind and rain going to force another quasi-buy as well from NSG. So, you know, high chance we see the 5-0 scoreline for WaR on the T side of Overpass. It all just feels too easy. I mean, coming in towards the B side, we had 2 players towards B only. You had Casa playing towards Connector, denied Connector control from the T side, but there's no one in there from Connector or towards middle. By the time he opens the door towards Connector, in towards B short, Jack, they're already on the site. And Cray won the aim battle as well. He lost the duel versus Cray, and
You know, this is such an uphill struggle here for NSG. Not only are they lacking in terms of the firepower, the players individually, but it's not as if we can say, oh, they have great strategy, they have great tactics. This team's been changing time and time again. It's a different roster, left, right, and center. As you said, shout out to Sam. Problems in getting onto the server means Rybak's not here, and instead it's Pommy. And once again, you know, it adds an asterisk against this team, where it's like, once again, as a mix.
Mixing it up. That's what I'm going to give you for that one. Peggy, holding it all close short here, seeing if the push will come round. Link right now just going to be bobbing and weaving. The bomb is down for Wind and Rain. They're into a 3 versus 3. Their arsenal is better than what they have on the CT side, and Fry actually could really remove any chance of getting this round. Beats down the Ducky as he cuts him open. Peggy will strike against Astro. More to come through, but Fry didn't get the second frag. Means it's all up to Link now. This is going to be a hard task. Needs to go back and recover the bomb ideally. He's got a minute on the clock. He can try and do this, but it will still leave him hard pressed for time. He takes the firefight against Kassa as well. Kassa will have the first drop on him. Has to open the door, bounce round, but somehow finds the headshot as he's gliding through the air.
Well, we're on to 1 versus 1 somehow.
He's missed the bomb.
He has missed the bomb.
He's got the bomb.
He's got the bomb. 35 seconds left, making his way in towards... Have a guess, Jack. 1 or 2? A or B? Quick. You think A? I think B. I think he goes B.
Well, he's going A.
Or is he? Okay, actually.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. 20 seconds left. No, it doesn't go down con. Instead, just going to be running towards the A bomb site, plants the smoke, and fall back towards Taurus, towards Long, towards wherever you want to. The world is oyster, Jack.
It is. When he chooses to delve in, close towards Bank, he's running the risk. This could be awkward. He's going to take the fight against Peggy. Gets first contact. Somehow they both panic. Both of them mess it up. He's allowed to fall back. He can Molotov as well towards Bank if he wants. Instead, going to play it smart, though. Holds it for the bomb. Gets himself back into the classic angle. Peggy coming out on the retake. Bobbing and weaving. There's no weapon that'll actually make his life easier here. He has to stay committed to the AWP, so it's going to be quite a hard retake. Gets the smoke down. Tries to force the peek. He actually falls for the trap. Peggy on the bomb. I'm going to try and defuse it. I think he's got it just in the nick of time here at the last second, but this is going to be a close one. Oh no.
He just lost the AWP.
That was like the most anticlimactic bomb ever, by the way.
Well, he just lost the AWP.
He just sort of fell over. If we get a replay of him dying on site, that'd be huge.
Nice, man. Well played, man.
Here we go.
Oh, cheers, boys. Easily done. Oh, no!
It's like he just slips, man. Someone put a banana peel down. Tactical banana peel.
Shout out to Mario Kart. Flush over Monster, and here comes the aggression and the confidence. Fry 1 leading the chart. I still call him Fry 1. I like that name. Anyway, Fry coming out towards Monster. Showed some presence, but eventually going to be falling back. Push comes in towards it. Long dances. Oh, dearie me. Caught.
But the Peg Man.
Oh, the Peg Man himself, Cray. Going to equalise that though. 4 versus 4. The bomb's still towards T-spawn. They have to retrieve that.
Peggy hanging about to dry with his pegs. Absolutely fantastic. Zacti comes in though, takes down Cray. We'll get the first off the back of the M4. As now it is a 3 versus 4 into the round. So the bomb is down once again for Wind and Rain. They've left it outside close towards T-spawn. They're grouping through. They're actually going to go for this backstab. Basically a pincer play on that B site. Oh, this could be awkward. Actually, Astro finds the frag, doesn't go down, tackles Ducky. He's able to get into the elevated angle now. He could actually kill Zacti and give full control towards his teammates, but the panic's there. Somehow Zacti hears nothing. His headset is on back to front snots.
Even then, Jack, back, front, left, right, he was forwards.
Maybe it's on upside down.
I mean, it very could be. Coming in towards me, sure, they're good flashbang, going to be warding him off momentarily. Smoke is well onto Astro, so he can smoke off short and deny the aggression, but Kassa goes through, misses the shot there from Astro. And now a 1 versus 2 from Link.
Big man Link once again in this position. Will be able to somehow clutch out another round. Oh, finds the initial frag.
He's crisp, isn't he?
Smacks down Kassa there. Cuts his head clean off with the Master Sword. Snarls. He wants one more as well. It's all up to Peggy on the face, but Peggy wins that once again. No kit.
What? He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. It's okay.
Wait.
1 to 5. I need one player. Oh, the observer wanted to see some blood. Well, not blood, just some guy.
Just falling over.
Yeah.
It's like when there was that really strong wind for a while, and everyone was just getting blown over. Do you remember that?
I think we were in Poland at that point, weren't we?
Yeah, but it was still happening.
Oh, I saw it on
People were just
Twitter,
getting blown over. All over. There was bins flying down the street.
Yeah.
Madness in the UK.
It's quite a good analogy there.
Bins and people everywhere.
No, Bin's been the UK scene, and obviously the win being Gfinity's left. Anyway, 1 to 5 down to round number 7. Orb coming in from middle from Peggy. Smoke towards Fronatolis, Molotov towards Party, going to slow them down. Ducky's still here. Actually, the Molotov not going to be connecting just... Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ducky, waiting for the push to come through, gets the early information, can hear their footsteps. They bound around, dances in the close angle here as well. Tries to hammer down with the M4, couldn't quite grab it. That's 2 quick frags as well in fast succession there to Wind and Rain. Fry also comes back through with the AWP. The stopping power is displayed as Casa is set down. Zacti and Pommy, the only 2 CTs now alive. Just going to be backing out, basically trying to run away and go for the save if they can.
Yeah, I mean, they have been reset now. Obviously, Zacti and Pommy can save. The issue is going to round number 8. You know, it's going to be 6 to 1. Going to be forced onto... Oh, gosh. Where are they looking?
Oh, this could be bad. Luckily, saving themselves outside of the Bunny Club. Zacti finds the first kill. Cray, though, coming back through. Wants to try and strike against them. He's with Fry. This duo is coming in. Will the bounce to stop them? Not today. Pommy as well goes down the wallbang from Fry. Both of those weapons forced out of their hands by excessive violence.
Yeah?
Double up setup now for Wind and Rain.
1 to 6. And, yeah, this is going to be the force spike coming from NSG. You know, if they lose this one, they go down 1 to 7, then they're on to an eco round. Oh, we could very well be looking at a 1 to 8 scoreline here for Wind and Rain going into round number 10 at that point. Double up setup a Mac 10 as well for Dancy so he can farm up the cash if he wants to. Good old Zaki Dance. And, you know, going to show how easy this is right now for Wind and Rain. Dance is the primary AWPer, and he's not even the one AWPing on a double up setup.
Ooh. Link Cray with 2.
Mark.
Oh no, Cray with the third as well somehow takes down Ducky. This is a bit of a weird round. They push their way straight in. Peggy comes over with the deagle. Normally quite crisp with the deagle, but obviously when you've got that many T's in your face at once, it's hard to compose yourself, so you will go down. Cash is still pretty rock bottom as well for NSG Snods. 2k apiece essentially across the board.
Yeah, this is the scenario I was speaking about when going into round number 10, they're going to be into a 1 to 8 deficit, you know, down 7 rounds. And the issue is as well, look at the money already for Wind and Rain. You give up so much economy when you have to go for these double ecos because they survive with 4 or 5 players. They also have the Mac 10s racking up cash as well across the board. So they absorb the round victory bonus. The Mac 10s are fighting $600 a piece. And suddenly, you know, you're versus people on $12,000, $11,000. They've got 7 round advantage. You know, Wind and Rain into the buy rounds, Jack, can buy 3 rounds in a row, essentially. There's so much economical pressure that NSG have to fight against.
Obviously for NSG, they haven't invested too much into it. They can try and run the risk and see if they can actually get weapons off Wind and Rain. Astro playing it safe here as he chucks the AWP back, flashbangs in, goes for the re-entry off the CZ. He does go down, but he's denied them saving the AWP. This is huge, really. Quite a smart play there from the man.
For the man.
For the man, the big man himself.
He's quite big. He's quite a big man. Bit of a cheese string though, but we'll forget about that. Mac 10 frags. Oh, actually, no. Great. Gonna be stealing those one away to the very next day. Please applaud me for that one. 1 to 8 into round number 10 as predicted. $11,000 for no one. Instead, 10,000 for 2 of the players. You know, 7,000 there for Link. Double AWP set up now once again as well from Wind and Rain. And for NSG, you've gone for the force buy, then into a save, and the buy you're still able to accumulate is 2 FAMASs and 3 M4s and 1 kit. There's no AWP. There's no abundance in terms of the full rifle setup in terms of 5 M4s. There isn't, you know, a crazy amount of grenades, you know, Molotovs across the board. There's only players with Molotovs, you know, Cass is it, really. This isn't looking good here. Aggression coming out towards the A site already, though, as they have so much confidence.
Straight out, straight in. Astro is down, though. Executed there by Peggy as he actually is going to be able to spearhead the aggression that is coming his way. Cray straight on the refrag. Link as well, just being able to tap and bob his way through this round. Actually re-aggressives there with a second frag. Link just playing it like it's aimbots right now. The marksmanship and the confidence is being displayed. He is going to be absolutely taken down, though, as Ducky just sprints in, sprays against him. Dancy's low as well. If Ducky actually did run the risk and go for the extension, he could try and peek down and take him down. It's a 2v1, 55 seconds. Bomb's already down on the site by the close default plant. So this is going to be awkward. By no means has Ducky won the round, but he is in a good position to actually try and clutch it out.
1 versus 2. Has the M4 and Molotov and a smoke to work with, so can try and delay them for a further, 15, 20 seconds. The smoke not really going to be having too much of an impact, though, because they can still peek him towards toilets because of his position, as they both hold 2 orbs.
Oh, he's been detected, though. That's basically the end. There somehow he's actually allowed to find that frag. Surely the angle should have been watched. Fry and Dances, both of them alive. They're both focusing on the same angle. They tunnel vision. Ducky swings left, finds the first, peeks wide on the right, gets the second, clutches out the round. He's done it. The dastardly duck. Hit him with the dingo play.
Wow, round number 11. Dancy's not being dropped an AK when Fry still had $4,000 up. Yeah, look at Fry's money, 4.5k. So Wind and Rain having a bit of fun and games here, as they are still in a 6-round lead. Peggy has the op this time. Goes in towards connect with the close range angle. Actually, the first duel going to be won by Zakti towards the B-bomb side. Obviously, it was Cray this time, actually, not Fry that died. Obviously, before it was Fry that went through the monster tunnel with the flashbang. Peggy's still here in connect as the back of a Ducky, so that means they've completely given up control towards middle.
So, going for this push up towards the A site.
If Pommy dies here, Jack, the round's over.
Yeah, Pommy's the only one on the site. They can actually cut off the rotate as well, because if Pommy falls, Ducky's second in line. Actually, has Ducky been bypassed here for a smoke? Ducky's still playing close towards low, that makes more sense. Frag comes through, Pommy will actually get the initial kill. Oh, it's going to be so slow on the retake as well, for them to actually even get over there. Peggy luckily was able to readjust, takes down Link as he comes in fast with the AWP. It is a 2 versus 4. 44 seconds left on the clock as well. Dances can get the bomb, and actually get the M4 from that as well. It's still just going to be hard depending on the timing. They can't actually go for the plant just yet. They will actually get it down. He was allowed to. They didn't push straight through, even though they're playing divided in terms of this T-side setup snods.
1 versus 4 now. Finds the first frag, still gets away scot-free, but actually eventually going to be taken down there. I think Peggy spotted the shoulder or the elbow. 8-3, and Wind and Rain might be able to cash it. The bomb plant maybe suffice, maybe enough to allow themselves to go for a decent buy up into round number 12. Let's take a look at the buy. How much cash have they got to work with? Oh my gosh, there's lots there. This is the thing though, like, Dancy's still at a deagle in towards connector for fun. For fun.
It's for fun.
Madness. Absolute madness. Hopefully he has a weapon this time. He will do so. Nuclear Storm Gaming, hopefully we can see a resurgence back into this one. We want the most competitive games possible. It's quite disheartening just to constantly cast them where it's mixes, and the storyline we have to say in the prelude before the game even starts is, this isn't a team, this is a mix, the roster isn't here, the full 5 isn't here, they're having roster changes. We had 1 week of it, Jack, we got teased. But now, once again, Pommy standing in for Ryback with his internet issues, so just seems like this team's never lucky, really. But round number 12, 3-8. Still going to be a 5-round deficit for NSG, but they have won 3 in a row. They have found some resurgence back into this matchup here as the push comes in towards the A side.
Straight out, straight in. Let's see what they can actually achieve, though, as they roll their way through. Link on the initial frag. It's actually Fry that grabs it. Fry with 2 as well. As he takes down Pommy, crisps him up, sends him packing as he burns him with a Molotov. It's only 3 players now alive on the CT side of NSG. They're not in a good position to retake it either. They're just being held at bay. The smoke walls that divide them are going to be the main factor. Link goes straight out as well, tags up his teammates. He's got that much of a bloodlust, but Astro will take down Peggy. And all of a sudden, it's just 1 man left. Casa. He has actually gotten past them. The T's do not know his location just yet, that he is over by Bank. If he tried to play it smart, maybe he could pull something out in the late round, but there is no kit. Never really even has been on NSG. The only times we've seen a kit is just the one on Kit Boy that has been Ducky. Castle over double kill towards the end of the round. Tried to get in for the backstab late round play, but Fry cuts it off. 3 frags for Fry, and another round for Wind and Rain.
Well, these rounds were close. Obviously, the Peggy 1 versus 1. The round where Peggy found the final op shot when it was a 2 versus... Actually, sorry, it was the 3 versus 1. But yeah, I mean, that 1 versus 1 which Peggy won, obviously the money is so low. And now, 9-3. Gonna be going for the force buy though, Jack. And if they lose this round, I know I say this a lot, but getting their money reset would be awful. Dances flashed in towards connector, gonna be falling back, but not before Peggy found the first frag towards middle. So this is looking good for NSG. If they can make this 9-6, win the second half pistol, there's a chance we do see, a 9-9 scoreline. Or not.
Probably not at this point, as Cray with the double entry towards B actually makes it a triple as well. Somehow gifted the frag on Pommy there. And it's just Casa and Peggy that remain divided, spread thin across the bomb sites. As most likely they'll just go for the save play. Peggy's got the AWP once more. No point him just throwing that into the wind. Casa as well, it's a UMP and armor. They can't really run the risk of doing anything into this. Plus, it's a 2v4. They're outnumbered 2-1, and their arsenal is weak compared to what there is on Wind and Rain.
Yeah, I mean, do you save this one and saving this around number 14? You're going to have to, I mean, really. It's going to be double digits as well now for Wind and Rain. 10-3 on their T side of overpass as well. You know, right now for NSG, are they going to win this matchup? Most likely not, but can they try and get some confidence from it? They definitely can. I mean, if they can make this game, you know, a 16-11, a 16-10, have some confidence, know they can get double digits versus these top UK teams, you know, that's going to give confidence to not only the players, but the organization itself to have trust in this because, you know, they've been swept the whole Prem. What do you think, Jack?
I think they're losing right now, overall. But Wind and Rain, they're still looking pretty good. Things have been going very much so in their favor. This is a huge T side from them as well. You do wonder if NSG might be able to perform slightly better on their T side. CT sides do seem to be a struggle across the board for a lot of UK teams and generally. So wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, so going to be going for the eco into this one, apart from the players that obviously have saved. All once again from Peggy, but look at the fast play coming in towards B short now from Wind and Rain. Obviously, they have the AWP outside monster. Link opens up the doors, rattles off the first one as Pommy, and now 5 versus 4.
Oh, Ducky with the deagle though, gets the first, swipes them down. Casa as well actually does cut them off. They've been able to stop the aggression that's coming through. Casa looked a bit confused on the peak, but was able to adjust and find the kill. Takes down Dances, just Fry left now to 1v3. He's being backstabbed though. Peggy slowly getting closer with the AWP. Depends on the timing here if he'll actually be able to get away. Oh, barely stays alive. Peggy though just held the angle. Smart stuff, strikes against him. 4 rounds now for NSG. 1 away from at least getting themselves a 5-10 half, but there is tons of money. Lots of funds will be pumped back into this round now for Wind and Rain. They can spend it all, buy up the AKs, lots of utility. Yep. For NSG as well, Snods, actually 3 kits. Normally it's just the 1.
Yeah, you know, the kit gets a bit lonely, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now it's got some friends in terms of kits.
Casa, strong round from him. We know he has the strong individual aim and the strong skill as well. Definitely a skilled player. So, what is Wind and Rain going to be calling into this one? Fast B play didn't work out versus the UMP from Casa and also the Deagle from Ducky. And instantly coming in from the reply towards the A site. Casa gets taken down. He had the confidence from the last round of scenes, but doesn't expect the play from Fry. Goes in for the peak again, and everyone's showing their head to the players of B. This is madness.
Just giving them 3 headshots right now. As the damage is done. Oh, Link as well with the spray. You'd imagine he would have actually won that one, but instead it's his teammate that actually supports him up. Peggy.
Surely not.
Trying to find this frag towards the A site. Eventually takes down Astro. He went for the fake flash through the bomb.
I like it. You got to rate UK. You have to respect the graft. He tried, you know. He put the hand around the waist, shot the bomb, you know, trying to get a number, you know, bought her drinks, bought her shots, and, you know, still just couldn't quite deliver.
It's the classic play, mate. It's the SEO move. Fake flash with the bomb, fake flash with the pistol, kill the guy. They call it the Doughty.
You never doubt him.
You don't doubt the Doughty.
Never doubt the Doughty. 40 seconds left. 35 seconds left on the clock, actually. Apologies. As the bomb is still towards A long, and they can have the grouped up 2 versus 1 here as Peggy with the AWP is holding towards A long. But now they hear him in toilets. They should be both holding up towards bank side. Okay.
Ducky. Molotov's the bomb. Trying to run that clock down as low as possible before they actually recover it. Dances. He's not got a smoke. He's not got anything really to work with here. He's going to go for the wide face round, but the angle is covered. Peggy supports his teammate. 5-10, as they will be able to actually pick up that final round there at the end of the half. So NSG, 5 rounds to play with. Wind and Rain looking pretty good on 10. Switching sides now, moving over to their CT half. I'd say CT half overpass ready for Wind and Rain should actually be a bit of a cakewalk.
A cakewalk? I like that. I like that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. What's your favorite type of cake?
I don't actually like cake. I like icing, but I don't really like cake.
You've told me this before, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. What is it about cake so, like, neutral? Like, I understand that people don't like cake, but they don't like, they don't like the frosting, but they like cake. Is it just because it's like the texture, or?
I don't know, man. Some cake's just average. Maybe I have a hatred for cake that is unfairly attributed to it. Maybe I should try more cake.
Yeah, yeah. Cake rules everything around me. Great.
Cash was everything around me though.
Yeah, I know, but I said cake because obviously cake is a synonym for.
You kind of just disrespected the Wu-Tang Clan. Which is a bit, you know.
Edgy.
I wouldn't be disrespecting the Wu-Tang Clan.
It wasn't really disrespect.
Well,
could have been a great cake.
you should probably apologise to RZA.
RZA.
The RZA, the Jizza.
I apologise to the RZA. But yeah, match is live. My favourite is actually coffee. Coffee cake.
Wow.
Would you look at that? Coffee ice cream as well is really good.
Did you know that, interestingly enough, in the majority of instant blends of coffee, there is a trace amount of cockroach, and it is physically impossible to ever remove it, and people can actually get allergies to coffee that stem from cockroaches, because they're basically in any type of instant blend, because the way it's stored, because cockroach eggs get inside them. So there you go, fun fact. Dances comes in with a double kill off the back of the USP Casa as well, taps down. He will be able to trade it back, but it still is looking awkward for the NSG boys. All of a sudden there is just one boy left. It is Pommy.
Boys, 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 what has happened here? 1 versus 3 now. Ooh, down to Pommy. And now he's been spotted as well. No Kevlar, has to land the 3 instant headshots, but Knife's coming in. Oh, and Cray denies it. Poor form, poor form. 11 to 5. Both pistols won now by Wind and Rain. And this was a big, you know, key to victory for NSG, winning both the pistols, right? They already have 5 gun round victories. That's far harder than the pistols, you could argue. 5 gun round wins. You know, you add in maybe a 6 round buffer from pistols, and that could be 11 rounds, you know, 16 to 11. That's good for NSG, you know, getting double digits versus a team like this.
Wind and Rain, though. Looking like they're just going to go for the aggressive style of CS here. They want to try and close this one out. They feel like they are the superior team. Cray will kick it off as he strikes against Zacti there. Dances as well coming back through from the Famous. Nearly a second potentially as Fry will pick him apart. It's just Ducky and Peggy left.
Yeah. Force buy, not really going too well here, obviously. Peggy surviving on, I say surviving, saving should I say, is surviving. We're really the best scripted word there. Ooh, they tried it. Ooh. Ooh.
They're really invested
They really want a knife.
They want this knife.
And Cray again.
He just hates fun. He's a fun hooker.
Yeah, he's the guy that turns down the speakers at that point.
You know what Cray is? If you're playing a game of football and he starts losing, he just picks up his ball and goes, go home. I'm not playing.
It's my ball, my rules. I'm going home.
Give the ball back, Cray. No, I'm leaving. I've had enough. You're not having a knife kill. I'm sick of it, Fry.
Second Eco coming up from NSG. Obviously the force by in the last round. Now, we should be seeing a 13 to 5 scoreline. 8-run advantage should be on the cards, but aggression towards middle once again is Cray. Well, actually, Dance is going to be the one having fun this time as Cray has died, so there's no one here to deny the knife.
I wonder if they're going to push mid every round. Pommy goes down here to Astro for the strike of the M4. Link up close with the MP9, off with their heads as he cuts them down.
13 to 5 then. Round number 19. In terms of the frag distribution, 20 frags for Fry, 20 as well for Cray. Oh dear, Pommy. Support beam. 3-2-18. It's not looking too good.
Interestingly enough, he is 3-18, and he is also 3-2-18. He's got 3 kills, 2 assists, and 18 deaths.
So what was the other part to do?
3-2-18, as if you're saying he is 3 kills to 18 deaths. They're pushing mid again. They're going to try and run the risk. Cray goes straight in, tries to get the opener, but this time Zacti lops him down, actually strikes the AK Astro though. They're going for these cheeky play snods. They want to try and really style and finesse on the opposition, but Astro is down.
Oh,
Dances as well. Dead on the ground. It's just Fry and Link that remain.
On the ball, lads. Scout towards the B side. Zool that's there to defend it. Lacking the firepower. The utility as well as the last bit of it's going to be dished out. The Molotov thrown as the push comes in now towards the B side. USB going to be taken up by Fry. Finds one. Oh my god, for a second there thought he could have got a second, but 1 versus 4. And you know Link's going to go for this.
Yeah, Link will most likely try and pick this one up. You know, obviously being the hero of time, he is quite courageous, so it makes sense. Let's see if he can make the play though. Bounce straight up, gets the first, takes down Casa. Very little damage taken as well into the round, so it's actually potential now as he finds 2, wanted to readjust, tried to grab the weapon from his feet, and Zacti was given a golden opportunity to slice him down, keeping them alive into this. Wind and Rain actually forced to try and rebuy up around this. They're just going to reinvest all the cash. They're playing for it, Snods. Wind and Rain, looking like they're just trying to take the mick.
To the mick. you know, the fact that we had, what, Deagle from Dancy just for fun, you know, players on the side of Wind and Rain had money to drop him, you know, AKs or drop him over the AWP as well. He's the primary AWP for the team. Instead, just wanted to play with Deagle. You know, these guys were having fun in this matchup, and right now NSG are finding some resurgence at least. Pommy trying to see if he can salvage what's left of his scoreboard. But Astro actually wins that duel, so 4 versus 4. But they have been.
Astro, AK in hand. He's just going to go straight out as well. Finds the initial kill, gets the first one as he takes him down. Cray bounds up from the elevated position. They might actually win this round as Dancy's come through thick and fast. Kassa on the response there from the AK. Will that be enough to actually save the day? Kassa down to the Deagle. And it is just Peggy remaining. Coming up from short. Fry just has to basically save time here and stop him. They're going to telegraph that his position will be short when he flashbangs over, but he bypasses him, but it doesn't matter. Fry finds the kill. They've got a kit. It's going to be a defuse. 14-6. They win that round off of
shotguns and
a mockery of a
CZs. Well, 14-6. This is going to be a quick one. I said 14-7. Maybe, but I said a 14-5, so I've lost the duel.
Oh. Astro, more like Bullet Girl. He's got the
Bullet Girl. She was OP.
She was OP.
She was OP. Which team was that again? Squared Prospects,
Squared
right?
Prospects, mate. She was their Augur.
Yeah. I am the Org.
I am the Org. Org. He's down. It doesn't work.
Well, towards A long as well. Kassa going to be denying that one. But ooh, flurry of frags coming here for the CT side. Fry and Dancy's one apiece. 3 versus 3. Kassa low HP as well. So in terms of the numbers and the HP bars, it's looking good here for Wind and Rain.
Ducky, though, scavenged himself a little Org. He's found the Org. He's picked the Org up. He's given it a home. Let's see if he can nurture this Org and find a few frags of it.
What would it turn into?
An AWP.
No, come on. Turn into like a Sawn. A Saw or a M249.
What, the Org?
Yeah, definitely.
If we're being serious here, mate, it's actually a bullpup. So why would it turn to an LMG?
There are some, and there are some bullpup, you know, heavy-duty machine guns.
Well then, Fry with the first frag takes down Zagti. Kassa straight down, but I guess he just expected Fry to have moved. Ducky though, he's got himself the Org. No Org action, nothing outrageous. Fry with a 4K, another round for Wind and Rain. One away, rather, for NSG to actually go 6-0 overall.
No, because they lost.
Yeah, actually 0-6, sorry. It's not great.
It's not great, mate. How many games are there? If there's 4, you know, you play each team once. Sorry, you play each team twice, so I imagine... Oh, it has turned into a Saw.
By Astro's, yeah.
M249.
He's done it, mate. He's playing gun game today, apparently.
Yeah, Dancy's.
Oh, he's going for the strategy as well, mate. The laser beam. Pre-fire for a bit, then peek.
Yeah.
Standard.
There you have it.
Oh, hang on. This could be filthy if he actually does try and find that frag on Pommy. Ducky with the Deagle comes in. Here we go. This is what you want to see. You pre-fire it a bit, you wind it up, so then at a certain point it becomes accurate, then you peek.
Ooh, Pommy expects the reload. Oh, spots the toes. Oh, but he gets away scot-free. Still a 4 versus 4 here. Minute 15 left on the clock as the aggression comes in now from Dancy's. The bomb. Peggy. Oh my god, he did it! Oh, it's through connector.
He's done it. Absolutely done him. Peggy towards mid though, trying to bring some sensibleness back into this round as he actually fires through. Link in a 1v2. Oh, this is still winnable for Link. This is a Link round, if I've ever seen one, Snods.
Yeah, potentially. Definitely, actually. Let's take a look at this one. Comes in towards the side, spots the first player, lines him up, and Peggy's missed it.
Well, absolutely linked on him.
Well, that was a good game.
Wind and Rain, 16-6. They take the victory. NSG, 0-6. 6 rounds and 6 losses.
Let me look at my sheet of paper here. So,